Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today is December 6th, and that means day 340 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, one of my favorite artists to print from lately is Kaija over on My Mini Factory. And he's got a really cool collection of buildings and castles and all kinds of really cool custom sculpted models. And I also noticed among all those really cool buildings and such was this really cool Sandworm model from the novel Dune. And I knew I wanted to print it. And our print actually turned out really good, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 340 of the 3DP 365 project. As I was saying in the introduction, one of my favorite artists to print from lately is Kaija. He puts out some really great models. They have a lot of detail. Most of them are really made for 3D printing and really don't require any support material. Now, a lot of them are somewhat building or architectural style related, from castles to towers to all kinds of moon cities and stuff. And he actually put out a really cool Winter Wonderland style model that he just finished recently. And he posted some completed pictures up on social media. And I really want to print it. And while I wait, I remembered he has this really cool Sandworm model from the novel and movie and graphic novel and TV show and other forms of media that this has been converted to, Dune. And our print actually turned out really good. I am super happy with the results. This is a very, very cool model. There are 3 different versions if I remember correctly. There's this version, which would be good for holding a pen. There's another one that completes the set, which is the Sandworm breaking through in 2 spots. And then there's a shorter, fatter one with its mouth open really wide, which is really cool too. But I wanted to print this one because I thought it would make a really cool pen holder, like I think it suggests in the file name. And our print turned out really, really good. I am super happy with the results. We did get a lot of that fuzzy stringiness going on inside the mouth because there's a lot of teeth inside there. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'll try and get some close-ups in at the end. But I'm not going to clean it up because I was getting ready to clean it up and I looked at it and it kind of looks cool. It kind of gave it a little bit more realism. Now, obviously, if I was going to paint this and finish it, I would have to clean it up because that would be a nightmare to kind of paint around. There's all those little fuzzies in there. But the rest of the print turned out awesome. There were absolutely no problems with the print whatsoever. We did download this model from My Mini Factory. And once we had it downloaded, we sent it over to Simplify 3D for slicing. In Simplify 3D, I used a 0.2mm layer height with 4 top layers, 3 bottom layers, and 3 perimeters. I also used 8% infill on this model because I wanted a quick print. I didn't want it to print too long. And we were starting a little bit late last night too, so I wanted to make sure it was done in time for today's episode. And we ran this out at 40 millimeters per second. And I was going to slow it down a little bit, but I was pretty confident once it got up to the top it wouldn't have any problems. And it actually turned out really, really good. It was about a 6.5 hour print, which isn't too bad. And the print itself, it looks awesome. The seam is running up one continuous area on the Sandworm, so it kind of looks cool. And it's in the back area where you can't really see it because I always place my seam in the back. And the rest of the print looks awesome. I am so happy with the results. This is such a cool model. Dune was one of my favorite novels by Frank Herbert. It was actually written in 1965, if I remember correctly. And it's been converted into a lot of different things like TV shows, movies, comic books, graphic novels. And I still love the original movie that was with Sting and Kyle MacLachlan, because it really was a really twisted, kind of bizarre movie. And I believe it was directed by David Lynch, and it really gave it kind of a twist too. But this print actually looks awesome. I am super happy with the results. There were no problems whatsoever. There's no extruder issues, no filament issues. There's no signs of over or under extrusion, and there's no layer skips or layer shifts. And there's a lot of detail here where the Sandworm actually breaks out of the ground. And I don't know if you guys can see that. But all of that turned out really, really good. This is some of that Matter Hacker Standard Series filament in gray. And my gMax 1.5 XT Plus handled all that retraction like a champ. There were no problems. And all the teeth in the inside of the mouth actually did turn out, even though there's a lot of stringing in there. And like I said, it adds a lot of character to my cool little Sandworm. And as you know, the spice must flow. Well, that about wraps it up for day 340 of the 3DP 365 project. If you found this episode interesting and informative, check out those affiliate links down in the description. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.